Mekong Discovery. Gain a greater insight into an authentic Mekong. Local insights. Saigon Mytho. Tour description. Inspiration. Have you ever wondered how Vietnam's entire population is fed? On this journey, go to the Mekong Delta to see Vietnam's agricultural heartland. See how people live outside of Ho Chi Minh City by taking a boat. Down the Mekong, seeing a bee farm, rowing a sampan through a canal, snacking on tropical fruit. Features. Tour route, Saigon Mytho Saigon. Duration, 8 hours. Date, daily trip. Tour type, culture. Group size, 2 people at minimum or private tour. Transportation, minivan/van. Highlights. Experience the incredibly lush beauty of the Mekong Delta. Cruise the Mekong River and see what life is like on the Delta. Savor tropical fruit on an island, see how local coconut candy is made, and visit a honey farm. Explore the bustling port city of Mytho. Feast on Vietnamese cuisine at a local restaurant. Row in a sampan along the canals under the green canopy of water coconuts trees. Itinerary. At 8 a.m., escape the city for a tour of the Mekong Delta, where you'll see what life is like beyond the urban center of the south. About 2 hours away is the city of Mytho, a former naval base that is now a bustling port city in the Mekong Delta. The area is the final destination of the mighty Mekong River, which winds its way from Tibet, through China, Burma, Laos, Cambodia, and finally into Vietnam. An incredibly fertile region, the Mekong Delta's prime industry is food production, producing approximately half of Vietnam's total agricultural output. Local life for villages in the area revolves around the rivers and canals that make up the delta, so much so that people are more likely to transport by river than road. At about 10 a.m., upon arrival into Mytho, we board our private boat for a cruise on the Mekong River. Our first stop is at a fish farm, to gain an insight into one of the cottage industries in the region. At about 10:30 a.m., on our Mekong tour, we'll visit an island with lush tropical gardens where we have a chance to sample tropical fruit. At about 11:30 a.m., continuing to another island in the Mekong Delta, we'll learn more about another cottage industry, coconut candy. Your local guide will take you to a factory and explain the process of making the sweet. As we meander down the Mekong, we'll have a chance to visit local villages in the area and learn more about the traditional lifestyles, culture, and customs of people who call the Delta their home. At mid-noon, continuing on our Mekong Discover, we'll travel by Say Loi, motorized cart, and visit a bee farm, from where we'll transfer to a smaller rowing boat to help us get deeper into the smaller canals of the Delta. At 12:30, for lunch, we'll hit up local restaurant, where your local guide will provide you with some advice on the finer points of local cuisine and assist with ordering some of these delicacies. At about 2 p.m., after lunch, our Ho Chi Minh City River tour will come to an end, and we'll head back to Mytho for the journey back to Ho Chi Minh City, where you will be dropped off at your hotel. At about 4 p.m., arrive at hotel. Tour includes local English-speaking guide. Transportation. All entrance fees in the Mekong Delta. Boat trip and sampan. Motorized cart. Vietnamese lunch, set menu. Coconut drink. Tropical fruit and traditional snack tasting. Tour excludes tips/gratuities for drivers or guides. Travel insurance.